Frog squat can help to release tension in your hips and thighs and to open up your chest and your heart space. Frog squat is a grounding posture that can help you embody stability and support. It can provide us with a sense of simultaneous centering and expansion. As we get low and we draw our hands to heart center, we can come into our own space in our own bodies. But we also have the opportunity to open up our chest, open up our hips as we release the old and welcome the new. Squatting is historically how we humans gave birth to other humans, and in many cultures that is still the norm. And the act of giving birth requires this dichotomy, this grounding and centering, and this opening and welcoming. And so as we practice frog squat, I welcome you and invite you to use that dichotomy as your intention. I am grounded and centered in my body. I release what no longer serves me, and I invite in and welcome new energy. To get into frog squat, bring your feet a little wider than hip distance. Bring your heels inward and point your toes outward, then drop your hips low to the ground. You can also sit on a block or a cushion. Ensure your ankles and knees are vertically stacked. If you find your ankles rolling inward, press down through the outside edge of your feet or wiggle your toes inward so they are pointing more forward. If you find that your heels are lifted, fold a blanket and place the blanket under your heels for extra support. Bring your hands to heart center and press your elbows against your knees. Lift your chest toward your thumbs and roll your shoulders back. Once you have settled into a variation that feels good for you today, draw your attention to your feet and your connection to the floor beneath you. Feel how it supports you, and then notice your ankles, shins, and your calves, your thighs, your hips. Feel your leg bones and your pelvic bowl. Notice how they all support you and ground you right now. Now draw your attention to your breath. Feel where in your body it wants to move, perhaps maybe where it wants to stay. Try inhales and exhales through your nose or through your mouth. Perhaps add in a few audible sighs. And notice what kind of breath feels good today. Notice how your breath supports you without any thought or action required. And notice how you can consciously support your breath in return. Begin to direct your breathing into your belly, the sides of your body, and your lower back. Let those spaces soften with each exhale. Now drop your breath all the way down into your pelvic bowl. Imagine a power washer cleaning the interior of your pelvic bowl of anything physical or energetic that no longer serves you. Inhales cascade glittering blue water across your pelvic walls, and exhales flush everything away. And try that for a few breaths. Move your attention to your groin and inner thighs. If you have any areas of tension or notice tightness, imagine those spaces softening and relaxing with every exhale. Flush that tension down your legs, ankles, feet, and into the ground beneath you. Now draw your attention to your perineum, the space between your vaginal and anal openings. And with each inhale, gently release the perineum away from the body. And with every exhale, let it relax inward. You can place a hand there if you need help locating this space and to feel the subtle movement in and out. Now come back to your intention. I am grounded and centered in my body. I release what no longer serves me. And I welcome new energy. Take a few more breaths in frog squat. And again, try a few audible sighs. And as you are ready, gently bring yourself out of the posture by turning your toes forward, planting your hands on the ground in front of you so you are in a forward fold, walking your hands up your legs until you are standing. Once you are up, Bring some gentle movement to your legs.